perfect summer afternoon for baseball. We welcome you to Coors Field. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now here's the pitch. Kevin Newman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. These Rockies guys, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Shorts and T-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next up is Deshaun Knowles. 2 hits and 13 at-bats in the series so far. And now the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte fouled away. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 11 home runs, and 49 runs batted in. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. James Snead, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tim Anderson.
Here's the pitch. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
The 2-1 home. Hit softly on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now to the plate, here is Jorge Polanco. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on the way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in next, Kyle Lewis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. So now here is Matt Chapman, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Ken Grubb. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 9 homers, 39 driven in. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Chapman gets his lead at first, nobody out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Josh Van Meter will be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and 33 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch to 2-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Victor Caratini will be next. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next to hit, James Sneed, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. 0-1 pitch coming. Fouled off.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 0-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now here is DJ Stewart as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Snead has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 17 for him on the season as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Curveball taken a little high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now into the box is Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Batting seventh.
Now to bat,
second baseman,
Jonathan Scope. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Newman has a play. And that ends the inning. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played two, all even now at 1-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Deshaun Knowles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Now here's the first offering.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. First delivery to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he'd like that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now in the box, Alex Rosario. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2, here it comes. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Eliezer Hernandez. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Grubb is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Third baseman, number 7.
So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Newman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ken Grubb. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Lewis is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Now at the plate, here is Josh Van Meter. He doubled his last time up. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Mike Tauchman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Stewart gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Lewis. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Stepping in now, DJ Stewart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Josh Fuentes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number one. At the plate now is Kyle Schwarber. He bounced out last time up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Stewart, the runner at second with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Second base.
Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Runner goes for second. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Elieser Hernandez.
At the plate, Elieser Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. Colorado leads it 4-1. Now into the box, Victor Caratini, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. All even now, 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up, James Sneed. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sneed is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not.
Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. One and two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Deshaun Knowles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I got 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center fielder, number 4, Cattell.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Dylan File trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Cattell Marte will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Newman on second, Knowles at first, 2 out in the inning. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Schwarber retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Tim Anderson.
The third baseman, Tim.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Newman brings it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Fly ball right down the line in left. Tachman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to stand in is Kyle Lewis. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ Stewart, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Josh Fuentes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2 left for Colorado, but they still lead this one 4-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Ken Grubb. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Next, here is Mike Tauchman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, Victor Caratini, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is a fastball on the outer third. Van Meter at third. Tauchman is over at second with 1 down in the inning. This is in the air to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Andrew Velasquez will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 302 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the next to bat will be Kevin Newman, a potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he popped him up. Scope will put this one away, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. J.B. Bukowskis will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. So stepping in is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
First delivery to him.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
Inside ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Alex Rosario. Fouled away. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Seventh inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Striding in is Deshaun Knowles. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jaime Barria will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dylan Moore is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Digging in next, Matt Chapman. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chapman hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So next to hit is Ken Grubb. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Comes back with a fastball up and away that's swung on and missed. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
In the dirt here. The 1-2 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So here is Dylan Moore. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Tim Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, 1-1. Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Hit down the line at first. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Just keeping him close. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. Slider laid off for a ball. Flew out last time up. Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Next, it'll be DJ Stewart, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains a 4-3 game. Jimmy Chapman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Josh Van Meter. Now the first pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Mike Tauchman. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit on the ground to short. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball just inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. Run away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Marcus Semien will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Yency Almonte takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Kevin Newman. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. So now to the plate, Deshaun Knowles, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Center fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs out in front, 7-4. Corbin Carroll will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mike Myers.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box.
Josh Fuentes.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next for Colorado.
Next to hit is Kyle Schwarber. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Yu Chang will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Wade Wright enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ready on 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it one away. And now Ken Grubb looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And now the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Corbin Carroll will be the batter. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's a look over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Victor Caratini. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Carroll is off of first with 2 away. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Evan White will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First delivery to him as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 45. One 0 count. Here it is.
Inside, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Rockies 4. Michel Baez, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Alex Rosario. First offering, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Dylan Moore. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 7.
Next to dig in, Tim Anderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Newman's got it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The D-backs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. J.B. Bukowskis earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks.